right, guys. So now it's time to do the box packing of this enormous and cute baby boy, John Michael, who is the Liam sculpt by Bonnie Brown. He is such a cute baby. He's going to be coming home with a lot of goodies, so I'm just going to show them all to you, and then I'll get everything wrapped up. And so I have four diapers. These are actually size 5 diapers. I think he could do size 4 without issue, but this is just what my son happens to use. And his head is really large, so size 5 will probably be good to wrap up his head. I'm also going to send him home. Don't you love this? Isn't this so cute? These are like little infant Nursery bottles. He would probably be a little bit too old for this, honestly, but I just think this would be very cute. The mommy who's adopting him has adopted many other babies from me, and she doesn't have one of these, I don't believe. This is actually very much like what they use in the hospitals. And a lot of times when you pump breast milk, you pump it directly into these little bottles, especially when the baby's young. So, and it comes with little nipples. So I really like this. I got this from Dolls by Sandy. I ordered it in bulk. And then here is the paperwork. I always send my babies home with, I'll show you guys his paperwork because I do want to share his COA. It's so nice. It just says Liam, it's first edition, and he's number 224 out of 1,000. It says artist proof. And then I always have like a letter and care instructions, and then, you know, a birth certificate. I'll just keep his birth mom's, his adopted mom's name confidential. But he weighs 9 pounds, you guys, so he is a big boy. So I have this really huge box over here, and even then I think I'm gonna have to get a little creative with how he fits in order to get him to fit in this box. But I don't want the box to be too big because I don't want him like moving around a ton in the box, so I do want it to fit snugly. Okay, so he'll have this envelope. We have the diapers, we have the bottle, and then for his outfits. And so so here's a onesie. I have mostly like day outfits for him, but I have a whole bunch of outfits. He's wearing this like white t-shirt with a giraffe on it and these like gray sweatpants. And he'll also come home with this blue onesie with like stripes on it. It's got like gray, yellow, and white stripes. So I think this is really cute. And then he'll also get, and I'm going to try to, I need to button some of these up. This is a kind of a denim romper by Carter's, and it says, it's so cute. At the pocket it has this little label, and it says Department of Handsome Gentlemen, and then it says one dapper dude. So it's really cute. And this is all Carter's 12 months size. So to his new mommy, if she's watching this, I am not really like like one who buys socks and shoes for my babies. I just don't even buy them for my own personal babies. So I am not sure like what size he would wear, but this is a pretty big foot. I would guess maybe the size like 4 maybe. Okay, so anyway, this is really cute. Make sure you guys can see it. Okay, cool. So I'll include that. And I'll get everything wrapped up too. And then, sorry, everything's kind of unbuttoned because I just did his photo shoot. And then he has this like really cute hoodie. It's like with stripes and has a whale on it. And if you want to see him in all of these outfits, I think I took pictures of him in almost all the outfits. I think there might have been one onesie I didn't bother changing him into just because it was just quite an ordeal getting him dressed. His head is really large, so I find you just have to be a little bit extra careful putting things over his head. So there's that whale romper, and then I have this other onesie, which is cute. It's like a polo shirt. It's like green with like stripes. It's really cute. And on the pocket it says Captain Adorable. I don't know if you can see that. All right, and I'm going to button him here on the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to be sending him home with this very ultra plush blanket. And he is kind of getting, oh, sorry, there's two more outfits. Oh, sorry, two more items of clothing. There are these dark blue pants. And again, sorry, he just did a photo shoot in these. These dark blue pants, which goes perfectly with this green onesie. And then there's this, this just white onesie with sort of a nautical print. I didn't bother putting him into this one, but it had already enough photos. But I wanted to show you guys this plush blanket. It's so cute. It's blue, and it's got this dinosaur here at the bottom. It's from Okie Dokie, which is sold at JCPenney. And I didn't put this in any of his photos, but he'll come with this little dinosaur, buddy. And I'm also sending him home with a teddy bear. And I think it's good to have some of these extra items because he is, he's going to need a little bit of extra stuff to just cushion him from everything. The other thing I wanted to share is he has two pacifiers. One is the Honeybug, and then he also has this Avent modified pacifier. So I did cut off the tip, just so he'd have another one. And he can take, so here's the Avent. So you can see he takes it really perfectly, which is perfect for him. Then he also has this Honeybug one too, which also works for him. So two pacifiers, and I think that is it. So let me go ahead and start getting him packed up. I usually have a certain order that I like to do everything. So first, I'm going to put some bubble wrap on the bottom of the box like I normally do. And then I usually like to put the COA and everything here at the bottom. Put another piece of bubble wrap down there as well. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and start wrapping everything up. This part's always fun. And yeah, and I just wanted to chat a little bit about just my experience painting a toddler. It was different because he was so big, and each of the pieces, it was basically like painting two dolls in terms of just kind of the amount of time, because the head was bigger, the limbs were bigger, everything was just quite a bit larger than what I was used to. So yeah, so definitely took a lot longer. Let me go ahead and just pack these two things together. And the nice thing is because I do air dry paints, and for those of you guys who are new to my channel, I use Shea Air dry paints. The website is reborningpaints.com. I really like Shea's paints, and that's what I've been painting with from the beginning. I started with them because I knew I was going to be taking Shea's class at the Rose Doll Show. Now, she's not teaching the air dry paint class this year because one of her relatives has been ill, and so she won't be able to make it to the show this year, which is a bummer. But okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna wrap each of these. Let's see, let me combine this one maybe with one of the rompers, and so that way we yeah, so she will not be at the show, unfortunately. But yeah, I think there is an air dry paint class being taught by Elizabeth Minari. I think that's her name. And this is one of the benefits of air dry paints, is just the fact that you don't have to bake in an oven, because I don't think that these parts fit very well into the New Wave oven. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons a lot of artists don't do toddlers. I have no idea how much it's going to cost to ship this guy too. That could be another reason. But my customer, she's purchased many dolls from me in the past, and she gave me actually some extra money for him, which is so nice of her. But it should more than cover any extra cost for the shipping. So and I guess the question some of you guys might have is, would I do it again? Maybe. I think it'd really have to be a kit that I really liked, because painting a toddler is a whole different level of kind of complication. I found it, I feel like I still don't really have like a good drying rack for the larger toddler parts. So, so yeah, so that results in a few imperfections here and there. It's hard to prevent the parts from like touching things. So, but okay, little dinosaur buddies is so cute. I just love the okie dokie stuffed animals and blankets. I wish they weren't so pricey, but they are so cute. And I am almost like, I don't even know if he's going to fit. If he's going to fit that blanket that I got for him. I hope he does. If he doesn't, I might need to get creative. Yeah, I don't know. So, we shall see. Okay, and this bear is actually pretty large, so let me hope that this will wrap up okay. Yep, it fits. Great. Oh, so I'm very excited. I discovered this company called Plush in a Rush, and it's really good for us artists because you can buy like plush stuffed animals in bulk. Oh my gosh, it feels like he's gonna burst. So that's actually really, really cool. Okay, this is so you guys will see me send home my babies with loveys or stuffed animals from now on, which is exciting. Okay, cool. All right, so I wrapped those up. Let me go ahead and wrap up the pacifiers and the bottle. I'll wrap these together. I might as well just keep using the blue and the yellow because I tend to still overall get more requests for girl reborns than boy reborns. And I don't know if you guys have seen that in this community, that the girl reborns just tend to be a little bit more popular. But because of that, my stash of the blue and yellow wrapping paper has not been used up as quickly as the pink and purple girly wrapping paper. So, I don't know. Kind of interesting. All right. Well, okay. So let me go ahead and wrap up the diapers and make sure I save one for his head. And then grab see, I have 3 blues, 3 yellows. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do another blue one. Okay. Oops, wrong one. He's so cute. He takes up a lot of space though. I am not really sure, like if I had a toddler in my collection, where I would put him or her, because toddlers really take a lot of space. Okay, so now we're gonna attempt to wrap up the baby. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna shift this. Oops, sorry guys, sorry about that. I'm gonna shift this over again, and hopefully I can keep him in the shot while I do this. And I'm hoping this will even fit him. Ooh, I'm like wondering if this is even gonna fit him. Just in general. Ooh, I think it'll work if I literally just go this way. but I won't be able to do any fancy swaddling or anything like that. So look how big he is, you guys. He just barely can lie on this blanket. It really is like, I know this is supposed to be a 12-month size baby, but I feel like it feels bigger. But when I showed him to my husband, he said, no, that's about right. It is about a 1-year-old. It is about the size of a 1-year-old. So, okay, bye, sweet boy. He's so sweet, you guys. He reminds me a lot of the Saskia, and I know a lot of you guys, see how great this diaper fits him? This is perfect. And just given that I may not be able to do my extra bubble wrap on the limbs because I don't think he's going to fit the box otherwise. So I'm just going to, I will still bubble wrap him around the blanket, but let's see if we can, this is what we're going to have to do. I'm just going to have to, okay. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. He just barely is going to fit this. Okay, so let's try this. We're going to kind of go mummy wrap style here. It's hard for me to estimate how much bubble wrap I'm going to need. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Get a general idea here. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's so big. This is my only chance of getting him to fit this box if I don't go too nuts with the bubble wrap. But yeah, even so, it's gonna be a tight squeeze. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Look how long he is. I am so worried that he's not gonna fit this box. Okay, let me go ahead and just, oh my gosh, it's like a person. It is basically like, he's like child size. Oh my gosh. I don't even think he's fitting the screen, you guys, as I'm wrapping him. I'd be surprised if he was. Okay, I'm just gonna apologize for the tape sound, you guys. I know it's probably not all that pleasant. And feel free to fast forward if this is like boring for you guys, but I'm just gonna kind of chit chat about random stuff while I wrap them up. Okay. Let me try to close this end of it. And then I think I'm going to have to kind of curl him a little bit when I put him in the box. So flip him over a few times. I just can't believe how long he is. He feels like he's like twice as long as my other babies, and I know that's not true, but it definitely feels that way for sure. So I hope this is enough protection for him. I think it will be. I think I've tended to overdo the bubble wrap in the past, so I always put like way more than was really necessary. So I'm going to try this more streamlined. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think this is his, okay, so this is what we're going to do. Guys, look how long he is. Can you see that in the screen? Yeah, I think you can see that. Okay, go ahead and bring the box over. Let's see if we can put him in. Oh, yay, he fits. Look, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's like, I he has to bend his leg. He has to bend a little bit to fit. So, all right. So I'm going to put everything else in. He's going to need some additional cushioning. Okay. Sorry, guys, if I end up blocking the shot here. Let's try to get everything to fit in here. There's plenty of space for the things. And, you know, I'm going to give him another blanket just for good measure. Just for a little bit of extra padding, because I feel like there's all this extra space here on the top, which is kind of tough. But I'm going to go ahead and throw in another blanket just as a bonus. So we have this turtle blanket. I'll go ahead and put in on top. Okay, then let's do our thing where we crinkle up the tissue paper. And then I think we'll be all done and ready to roll with this, which is exciting. But yeah, so that is the box packing for Liam. And I might have to do a separate box packing for the Landon that I just finished painting as well. But yeah, I think that a lot of artists, painting a toddler is a lot more work. I know a lot of artists don't feel comfortable. I think some artists too that root hair. Rooting is so time consuming, and so to root like a toddler's hair is like really crazy, for sure. Okay, so alright, so what I might do after I put in enough of this tissue paper to just sort of cover up the blanket on the top is I'll put in another couple sheets of bubble wrap just to be safe on the very top. Okay, cool. So yeah, so that was my experience painting Liam. It's a beautiful kit though, so you know, for anyone who's thinking about getting a toddler, I definitely recommend Liam. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful kit. You just can't go wrong with Bonnie Brown, I feel like. Like everything she does is like gold. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to hope that this, I'm using an Amazon box because my normal box is just way too small. So I'm going to seal it up and put the address label on, and then I think we're going to be good to go. Thanks, guys, so much for joining me for this box packing. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.